All right, I was just making sure the mic was on. As I was saying, in some of these, you'll see like the background of like I think it's like you have the front door and then the kitchen's back there, uh, and then you in this corner was like the couch, you know, the the TV. I think we were playing on a Wii at that time because we had a 64 for the 64 videos, but I don't know if I had a GameCube at that time. I think we were playing it on a Wii, and I'd be recording here from the corner, sitting in like the computer area, and you could like see somebody back there. It's probably my mom or something. At least in the other videos. It's kind of crazy to me how like because we know these games by heart, I know what's going on here throughout all this blurriness. Um, but if I were to like show someone like what is happening here, but like I know he had just got the hammer, like he's going through like the with the Koopa Troopas here. Um, but yeah, it's like even in the Smash 64 videos, I'm like, okay, I know exactly what level we're playing. Like you just know them all. Just stays in your memory.
I'll probably be in the videos right now while we're doing this.
What was I saying about the videos?
I'll probably be in the videos right now while we're doing this.
I thought I said something about editing, but I don't know.
I'll probably be in the videos right now while we're doing this.
It's already weird enough hearing your voice when you're in the modern day, and then thinking back to how I sounded back then, it's just very, very strange.
I hope I have some mail by the time we're done.
This got me when I was just watching this. What was I talking about with mail? I think maybe my YouTube inbox. Was I getting YouTube comments? Was I getting inbox messages? I mean, there were okay views on these. Because that Nest video is dubbed over with like copyright free music. I don't have any commentary in it, but it did. I think it got 1,000 views because it was still new. The infancy of YouTube, and it was probably one of the first videos that was like how to unlock Nest. So that one always is one I refer back to. And I always remembered, like, in the back of my mind, when I would later on try to unlock him and, like, the strategy that my brother taught me that I write about. So they were getting okay views for the time. But mail, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I only got like one mail today.
Only got one mail today, which means that I was expecting to get more, or I had been getting more, but I don't know who would have been messaging, unless I left something in the description that said, "Hey, leave what you think and send a message." Sometimes I do like kind of drift with the camera, it looks like, and it just like tilts down. I don't know why I couldn't go back further to really get the whole screen. There's no point in. I know it's gonna look maybe worse if you zoom out, but like zooming in just like makes it even more pixely. So, for as much as I pretended to act like I know what I was doing, I was getting kind of drifty with the camera.
Did you do it, Michael?
I don't know what I'm asking him there.
Did you do it, Michael?
Boom. Knocks down. Probably trying to adjust it. Give him a second.
That's what you gotta do.
And that'll work, I guess. Nope, we're going down.
We need more light in here. In the next thing we're gonna do. And then
Look how I thought I was like a video producer, you know? I needed that perfect setup. I'm already giving like design ideas.
you do the webcam, yeah, and make everything, and I'll be the one playing. Yeah, and you'll do it on press. Mhm. And it's gonna be too long. Wish we had something to hold this up.
I don't know, I guess I never asked anyone for help. I was really soloing it. Just me and my friends. There had to be a more practical way to do this even then. But I wasn't super resourceful. I was already proud enough just to get however many videos I could up. And I'm glad that I did, because I've always been about just archival. You know, this is so fun to think like I had the intuition to just give it a try when YouTube was new. I'd probably like seen it at somebody's house and like just gave it a try for myself. And it just shows like even back then I was still playing these games that I love. And we've come like so far now where I went from this to like later on the regular laptop, and those wouldn't run it perfectly. They would lag. And then the next iteration, it's like it would lag, but it would still look acceptable. And now we're at the quality now where if I get it right with this gaming laptop, like, you know, I could talk on OBS if the next time I play, or pretty much like minimal issues, and I could always just look up those issues. Back then, like, I don't know if I was looking up how to to do this kind of thing, or I thought about how it would look in comparison to other people's. Like, I couldn't even figure out the fact that YouTube had a time limit, but I think that's something I talk about later on in this video that I'm cognizant of, that I had probably been dealing with before. So there was a point where I didn't even know that YouTube wouldn't allow you to do more than 15 minutes at a time. So those videos would be halved every time. And I would get frustrated when I uploaded, I'm pretty sure.
Not with how good you are.
This is the worst quality so far, but I think this is the Jungle Japes stage. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't really give him props either when he gets like a quick round like that. That level was so fast.
You don't need it.
At first, I was like, "Is this race to the finish?" But obviously, it's not. It's like the you know, the Zelda dungeons. But like, just look at what we're looking at here. I mean, this is. It's like, uh, a TV getting scrambled, but also like just, I don't know, like almost 64-bit in a way, just demade, devolved. There's a character there, but it's taking on just these weird forms. I guess this is kind of like if we had Atari, but way worse.
You should get a YouTube account. It's awesome on YouTube. Do a million things.
Do 1 million things. But what was I saying about him getting a YouTube?
It's awesome on YouTube.
Was I saying I'll upload his videos?
You should get a YouTube account. It's awesome on YouTube. Do a million things. And you can put me on your friend list since we're really good friends.
Put me on your friends list so we're really good friends. I didn't have MySpace, so I guess this is my version of like, close friends. I don't even know if any of my friends had a YouTube or were uploading anything. So it's kind of like you gotta start your own empire.
Dude, this thing's eating you. But it's dead, so I don't get that.
I think, because I just watched the crappy capture device behind the scenes or like the explanation of where these characters come from, and I think it's probably a like or what is it, Octorok, like eating him there. I couldn't tell you which pixel he is, but I had such observant commentary there.
Yeah, that's trying to get my life. Into that life. It's so gay it is. Do you know any other zombies that just eat somebody's life?
I don't know what I said. Do you know any other...
Do you know any other zombies that just eat somebody's life?
Eat somebody's life? Any other...
Do you know any other zombies that just eat somebody's life? Get your browser.
See, I could have been doing more cringe voices like that, but I kept it to a minimum. And are we going to get back on track? Seeing more of the light that I said I needed than the game. Now, this is the Zelda fight, I know that, but just, it's so weird, like, that's her shape right there, like, it's just so much brightness over there.
Why don't we, do the first part, then we can make a part 2? Like, when we get to the middle,
This is, I think, was what I was talking about with the time limits. I think I knew we were going to get cut off, so I'm probably checking the time elapsing, maybe. And I'm thinking we're like 6 minutes in, almost, and I'm like, we're about to get cut off here. Let's split the part.
I don't know, the Captain Falcon, please?
I like how I said that. It's like the Mute City one.
What? Captain Falcon, please? What? That only be like 3 levels.
Sometimes I'm even surprised I knew words like levels. You know, like I was writing decent descriptions at the time. But like even what I say here about like how many levels there are, I don't know. Like it's something. Obviously, we play games that, like from how young we were, like, but still to hear myself say it, and be aware of like how long this mode is. I probably had played it a ton myself. I don't know how much my friend had played it, but
Okay, then we'll do it when we do classic. We'll do that. Yeah, like there'll be a part 2 for that one. And you got to Wait, don't you have to make a part 2 for adventure?
I don't know why we're still talking about adventure. So I don't know what other part 2 it would be. Maybe he's talking about some other kind of video. But adventure is going to be more than 15 minutes. It will definitely need a part 2.
No, barely. You're only on like the 4th level. And there's like a bunch of levels.
A bunch of levels.
You're only on like the... No, barely. You're only on like the 4th level.
I don't know what I'm getting mad at there.
Part 2.
Especially because I can't hear my friend.
For adventure? No, barely. You're only on like the 4th level. And there's like a bunch of levels. You want to make part 2 over here? No, in like a little bit we'll make part 2. Okay.
Even hearing like my I guess my like vocabulary or my little quips, like when I said a little bit, in a little bit, like I don't know. I could like picture myself still saying that, but obviously it's changed over time. But it is funny how I was like insistent on splitting the part, and I was like, not yet. 8 minutes is probably a good chunk through.
No, in like a little bit we'll make part 2. Here? No. When we get to that one part, when we get to, I'll just tell you when.
So I went from confidently saying the Captain Falcon stage to I'll tell you when we'll do part 2.
And then we'll do part 2. And then when you do classic, I'll do part 2. Because I'll be really good on the second part.
I don't know what we're talking about here.
And then when you do classic, I'll do part 2. Because I'll be really good on the second part. And how did you lose a life already?
Now I'm being a hater. See? Some of the videos I'm just kind of mean. Especially the one about my sister playing Smash 64. They're literally in the little description box. I'm being a hater. I don't know. At first I was saying something about it'd be really good, and then I said, how'd you lose a life already?
You're really good on the second part. And how did you lose a life already?
I actually don't know. Let's see.
Really good on the second part.
Did he lose it earlier? Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to see stock count down there. I'm gonna see if he lost it in this level.
Because I'll be really good on the second. I'll just tell you when.
Maybe right there. He's off the stage. He's back. He might be on a platform. He's throwing fire. Okay, I think he died there. That looks like a... It looks like a side KO. He's flying up there, right? I think that's him up there. No, that's him up there, flying in the top right. Or no. Nah, he's spitting the fire. I'm wrong.
And then when you do classes, I do classes. And then when you do classes, I do classes.
He's on the top platform, so I don't think he's died. But maybe I was talking about a previous stage, and I wasn't paying attention.
Because I'll be really good on the second part.
Or is that him dying there?
How did you lose a life already?
No, that other character looks more like a Samus or something.
On the second part. And how did
It looks like someone almost got star KO'd there.
you lose a life already?
Looks like not only did we mash A, but we were also mashing our B special a lot of the time. Whatever he said, I finally agree with him for once. I actually think this is some good parkour, some good platform jumping here by him. He only ends up having to repeat a few times.
Oh man, Chug wants to go out or something.
I don't know what I was in such dismay about. I know he falls at one point, but was I trying to say go another way? He falls right there.
Oh man, Chug wants to go out or something.
And I think there's actually not very much time left to go on the planet here. Now he fell way far. And see, this is what I was talking about, being mean. I don't know why I said that. Not like I could do any better.
Oh man, Chug wants to go out or something. You suck. Great.
Well, that was fun. I know it takes a lot for people to look back at themselves. I'm not any different, but I don't think that was as cringe as a lot of videos I've made. So it is fun, almost 20 years this summer, right? So I'm glad that I was kind of ambitious back then, trying things, and even now I'm just thinking about different Melee mods and just how can I how can I see this game in different avenues, and I love what people are doing to keep the game alive. And I like how all these years later, I'm still having all these ideas of videos I want to do. Just like that kid back then with so much wonder. And the difference is he just didn't care that much. Me, I have all these ideas, and then I I don't always follow through, but archiving and um, looking back on videos, like this is the whole reason why I do it. Whether it has commentary or anybody watches them, I love having videos to represent that time and put a little time capsule. And this is the ultimate case of that. So, 20 years later, happy to still be doing it and get a new perspective. Think about the old house, my friends, that channel. The fact that it's even still readily available is crazy. YouTube could be deleting so many videos like this when you think about how much like space they have to take up. Not my videos, but how much space YouTube has to take up in general. And it's just, it doesn't look that different. So it would not have looked that different back then. I guess the next best thing is to go to Internet Archive and like see what my main channel page is or was at the time. So yeah, wanted to try something different. Give my own little back to the past, like my own James Rolfe, watching himself play Castlevania, and all those things. So yeah, it'd be weird to listen to my voice again when I listen to this, but thanks for whoever watched.